model and the compensation plan of Healy, which is really, really amazing. To me, one of the best plans in the industry. I will never say the best plan because I don't know what the best plan is, but one of the best plans in the industry, and that's good enough for me. So I still see people coming on, so we're just going to move on and they will come on later. That's no problem. So I'm going to share my screen with you guys. Then we're going to continue where we left off. So how to build your business with Healy. That's what we're going to talk about. And to start off this second hour, I want to start again with a video. And this video is how you can change your career with Healy. We're going to talk business now. So maybe Healy is that what you were looking for a long time. It was for me. I didn't know exactly how it looked like, but I'm the type of person, I don't know what I'm looking for, but when I see it, I know it. Maybe you are the same type of person. So maybe in this video, you will recognize some things for yourself and say, hey, wow, maybe this is what I was looking for. So please watch the next few minutes with me. And after the video, of course, I will be back.
I'm glad you're looking. Don't turn back around. Don't give up as you work to achieve your most ambitious goals. There are 2 questions I want to ask you at the end of this video. Since you have made the right choice at the right time, you might have the correct answer as well. However, first of all, how do you feel today? Feeling well and being happy in life is the most crucial thing there is. What about your goals, the ones that matter, or your plans for the next 12 months? Sure, you can always be setting new goals and reaching higher to achieve new things. But what if you're not sure what to do next? Alternatively, what if you don't have money left for the If your way is not working, why don't you try mine? Healy combines the best of all that modern technology and scientific research have to offer. It is one of the most successful startup companies in the wearable field. With development costs of 25 million euros, 13 years of experience in microfrequency therapy, and the leader in the alternative prevention method worldwide. Healy is priceless and therefore not available online. Because your well-being is our highest priority and Healy is for everyone at home, we have decided not to put Healy in stores, but to make it accessible only through members. Yes, to people just like you, thanks to the incredible power of network marketing. Healy World offers you a global business, multiple earning opportunities in 40-plus countries backed by leading products in various markets with billions of sales. Partnering with Healy to build your own business allows you to order or refer our hardware that provides people with the right frequencies in every situation. This is one of the best fitness trackers that delivers in connection with Healy individual programs designed to help you to use exercise optimally for your health and to optimize your well-being every day. Moreover, our new DNA is designed to help you maintain a healthy and balanced diet without relying on expensive nutritional supplements. Our products are innovative, effortless to use. I can show you how to use Healy. It's best to try it yourself, though. 92% of those who tested have noticed an effect. If you had the privilege of using alternative prevention methods, what would you use it for? Fitness? Beauty, balance, alternatively, another area that Healy can offer you? Now think about your goals and realize that I can help you reach them in the next 12 months. If you would like a new car or a new flat as an example, the rank team manager earns €2,000 a month from us, so you can make that too and more. So now my two questions. Do you use possibilities for prevention or alternative medicine? Do you know 5 people who would be interested in this topic? If you do, that means you are qualified and can start right away. Healy World is unique and will be next to you to support your first presentation, taking care of your 5 guests. That's right, you don't need to do anything in your first 72 hours. I do recommend you give a big hug to the person who showed you this video. He will help you register as a member.
So I hope you paid good attention to this video because it has a lot of golden nuggets that you can pick up on what to do with Healy. First, I want to start this part with letting you know where we are working with Healy, because of course we are in the health industry. That's obvious. We talked about that in the first hour extensively. But please let us not forget the technology industry, because we are a high-tech company. So a lot of people with technical knowledge and technical interests, they would be interested in Healy as well. So both are huge, huge growth markets. So let's not focus only on that health part, and certainly not alone that medical part. Let's promote Healy as a wearable device for a wearable frequency device for people with a healthy and active lifestyle. Then we reach a much bigger audience than just promote it as a medical product, which it is, and that is great, and we can help a lot of people with that. But we can help more people if we promote it as a lifestyle product. So that's a good advice from my side. You can build Healy in currently 45 countries, so basically all around the world, and that number of countries will grow as we grow with our company. So I think that's a huge potential that we have. And we see already people, having their branches in all sorts of countries. And this is amazing that we can do that with Healy as well. And what I like about Healy and network marketing is that you first have to help another person reach their goals, and then you will reach your goals. And to me, that's the most social business model that I know, because the other ones that I know, like a job or a small business, are all too often that's not that social to me, because there's most of the time only one that wins and one that loses. And I don't like that. I like win-win situations. So in Healy, we truly have a win-win situation. You have to help another person first before you can help yourself. So that's what I like about Healy and network marketing. So because of the way how we work, we are one of the fastest growing network marketing companies in the world today. So yearly, we have around 3,000 startup companies in network marketing. And we all know, if you're a little bit longer in this industry, 98%, 99% will never make it to the 3rd year in their life. So in our first year, we did a double-digit million volume in sales. This year, we are projected to do 100 million in sales. And due to Corona, I think, our business is exploding. If I see the sales numbers per month growing, we're going to do 100 million easily. And surely enough, when we have the US as a market with it, that's a no-brainer. Then we're going to hit that 100 million mark easily this year. So it is the way how we work. We want to promote Healy differently. We want to promote it as a community, as a family. And like I always say, you don't screw family. So don't screw your fellow members. We all know what can happen in network marketing. We try to stay away with that. I know it's not going to be easy because, if the group gets bigger, the challenges get bigger. We are all aware of that. But we can at least try to do it better than it was. So that's what I go for. I try to do it better than it was. And, if you want to help us with that, you're welcome. We have a first-class customer service. For the US, you have your own customer service. You have your own general manager. You have your own warehouse in the US. So everything is set up for success in the US. Custom landing pages. If you start, you get your back office. There are links that you can send to people, and then they can order product or become a member or invite themselves for a roadshow when we go travel again. or for an online meeting, such as the Frequency Friday that we have. And if that person uses that link, he's automatically connected to you. So that's a good thing, so that you don't lose people. Lead systems. Healy is working on a lead system that you could get an email from Healy that says, we found somebody interested in Healy. He lives near you. Please contact that person, and maybe he's your new member. So good luck, Healy. How many of those emails would you like to get a day? Well, keep them coming. I have no problem with such emails. Highly effective marketing systems. And that's truly what we have. I showed you a couple of them. I showed you that video brochure. This is really a game changer because it solves one of the biggest problems in network marketing. But also the videos that I show you in this presentation, I do that on purpose because they are great, great marketing tools. They look good. They are informative. They give the right information, but it's up to us to use them in the right way. Because just simply sending somebody a video with your website link, for the majority of people, will not work. So there is a system to the madness. So we are teaching you how to use those videos in the right way, so you also get the results from it that you are looking for. And then a lucrative compensation plan. I already told you, I think one of the best plans in the industry. I never know what the best is, so I don't talk about that, but certainly one of the best. And that's what we see happening now in this company. After 1 year, people are already earning over 150K a month. Of course, not the majority. It's a few people, but it shows that it is possible. There are a lot of people that are earning between 50 and 100K. And there are, I don't know how many people that earn over 5,000K a month already. So this is pretty, pretty awesome. Healy also pays out around 30% more on the dollar than 95% of other network marketing companies. Healy is 1 year old, and we are one of 3 companies in the world that has a AAA status with 2 direct selling associations at the same time. So let's think about that. That small company from Germany, 1 year old, with all those giants in the industry that are here for decades and decades. And yet we are one of 3 companies in the world that has a AAA status with 2 direct selling associations. That should say to you, that should speak volumes. And what attracted me was that then it was a little bit less, but now we have over 80 people, and that will grow fast in the next weeks and months. But we have 80 people that have done over $100 million in sales with other companies and now decided to come to Healy. So one can ask himself, why would people with such an extensive experience and results choose that small little company from Germany to come to and continue their career? There must be something to it, right? So it's up to you to figure out what that is. I did, I know, but now it's your job to figure it out. And, I said logic thinking. If it's good enough for them to join this business, probably it's good enough for me to join this business as well. And that's the reason why I'm here. And I have not have a second of regret for the fact that I joined Healy, because it's getting more beautiful every day. So where can we work with Healy? Well, in the magenta areas. So that's mainly Europe, Russia, Kazakhstan, Ukraine, Turkey, India, bigger parts of Southeast Asia, and Australia we can work already. And yes, as of maybe in about 3 hours from now, we can start ordering for the people who are in the system by then in the US as well, the motherland of network marketing. So that's a huge event for Healy. And we are so much looking forward to that. We have worked months and months on this launch. So now it's finally here. So we are so proud that we can make that happen together with you. Later this year, we will open up Canada and Mexico. And then we will go by follow the leader principle. So if we find people in a certain country, the company has trust in them, they have a certain experience, then perhaps they will start opening that country with them. So that's how the company will work. Here you see again the prices that I showed you already in the first hour of all our products. But why I want to show you this is the point value. Because every network marketing company has a currency value and a point value. And they do that on purpose because that currency value will change, due to the countries. Dollar is not a euro or rupee or yen or Thai baht. And also the tax levels are different in the States, in the US, but are different in each country. So that is always difficult to compare. But those points, you can make them the same everywhere in the world. So if you order a gold edition in the US, I know it's also 250 points, because in the Netherlands, it's also 250 points. So now if you work internationally, you can much easier calculate how much volume has been done in your team and therefore calculate what you earn. So the first option that you have or to advance in Healy is called a Healy Fast Start promotion, meaning that if you sign up, and from the day that you signed up, and for the guys and girls in the US, this will be now I'm not sure if we said now the 1st of May or the 11th of May, your fast start is running. I think the 11th of May, but I will confirm that, because you have a special situation. Some people are weeks or months in the system, so their fast start will start at the day we launch, and that's the 11th of March. So you have an extra fast start period of 11 days if you come in today. If you bring in 3 people within that fast start period, then you get an upgrade from the company to the next highest level. So let's think about what this means. Let's say you start with gold, and because of the promotion that I showed you in the first hour, you get an upgrade to Healy Holistic Health. But if you bring in 3 people, you get another upgrade from the company to Healy Holistic Health Plus. So you see what we can do. If you bring in 6 people or more, you get another upgrade. So if you start with gold, you get the upgrade from the company for the promotion. You bring in 6 people, you will be upgraded to resonance. So these are all options that you can calculate and look for to see what is the best option for you. After the promotion, we have the normal fast start. If then you bring 9 people, then you get an upgrade, because the first upgrade is from gold to Healy Holistic Health. Then the second will be with 6 people to Healy Holistic Health Plus, and with 9 people to Healy Resonance. That's in a normal situation. But now we have the promotion, so we can skip one step, so you can grow faster. You cannot start in the US now with Resonance, because the highest package you can buy is Healy Holistic Health Plus, because you get an upgrade to Resonance anyway in that case. So if people start with the Resonance or have Resonance, if they bring in 3 people or more, they get a second Healy Resonance for free. So again, if you now start with an Healy Health Plus, you get the upgrade from the company to Resonance. If you bring 3 people or more in your first 30 days, you get your second Healy Resonance for free from the company. So these are gifts that the company is giving away right now that I did not see too many companies do in the forefront of the compensation plan. So this is real value, because each upgrade has at least a $500 value. So we have to think about and calculate what is smart to do, because you can do great things in this promotion period, but you have to be in before 12 o'clock, 24 hours today, Central European time. So that's about 3 hours from now. So I cannot express how much the sense of urgency is applicable here. Then we have a Healy Fast Start Gold, meaning that if the situation is like that there is no money to start, unfortunately those situations happen, then the company offers you an opportunity that if you bring in 3 people that start with a Healy Holistic Health Plus within your first 30 days, then the company will give you the Healy Gold for free. So then you can start also. So if this is the case, then we have an opportunity for people in that situation as well, because in business you can either do it with money or you can do it with work. And yeah, if money doesn't work, then we have to do it with work. Yeah, and if work doesn't work, then we have a problem that doesn't work. So we have an opportunity for everybody to start within Healy. We even make it more beautiful for you, because if you sign up people, for every person that you sign up with a health edition, you get a $25 cash bonus. For everybody that you sign up with a Healy Plus edition, you get a $50 bonus. And for everybody that you sign up with a Resonance edition, you get a $100 extra bonus. So yeah, how much money do you want to make? How much money are you going to sign up? That's the question, right? So every company has certain ranks and titles. So we have two. We start with member and builder, and then we become team leader. And in the end, you become a president or a senior president. And to reach each rank, you have to do a certain group volume, and you have to bring people with you that grow in the ranks with you. How that exactly works, that's what we explain in the trainings, online and offline. That's too difficult and too much detail in this presentation. But just know you have to do a group volume, and you have to take people with you that grow into the ranks. Then if we look at the compensation plan, to me, the whole reason why you should do network marketing is two things. First is to create multiple streams of income. Because if you have one stream of income and that is taken away from you for whatever reason, without your fault, for most people's problems arise very, very quickly. So multiple streams of income can provide you more security, more financial security and stability. And preferably, one or more of those multiple streams should be residual income. That's not the same as passive income. That's what most people know from the name. But residual income is a little bit different. It's something that you do one time, and then you get paid over it over a certain amount of time, as long as that action is going. So in Healy, we have two streams of income that give you residual income, and I will show you in a minute which they are. And to me, that's the whole reason why you should do network marketing. So the first stream of income that you can build up with Healy is called a direct bonus. So with whatever starter package you start, you get a certain percentage. If you start with gold, you get 30%. If you start with resonance, you get 40%. So the US is, again, a little bit different than the rest of the world, because in the US, you get paid the percentage of what the person that you sign up starts with. So in the other parts of the world, it's the other way around. But in Healy, in the US with Healy, it is like this. So if you start with a gold and you sign somebody up with a resonance, you get 40% of the point value of a resonance pack. That would be 1,250 euros. 1,250 points. And there you get 40% from. That's 500 euros because it's a European company. And that will be converted into dollars. So that's how it works. In the rest of the world, it's different, but in the US, it works like that. So if you start with Healy Holistic Plus and you sign somebody up with a gold, then you get 30% of 250 points, would be 75 euros, which will be converted into US dollars. That's simply how you can calculate what you will earn in a direct bonus. Oh. The second option that we have in Healy is called a dual bonus. It's also called binary. So we have a hybrid system. It's part binary, part unilevel. And this is the binary part. And in the dual bonus, you build two teams. And then when you have introduced at least two people that will start with you as a business partner, then we start working and building those two teams up. And the computer calculates from the first of the month to the last of the month how much volume has been done in each team. And volume can be done through new signups, people with subscriptions, people with upgrades, etc. Everything that brings volume in this company is calculated. So in example one, you see that team one has done 10,000 points in team left, and team right has done 7,000 points. So then the computer will say, I have to look at the lesser leg. And in this case, this would be the right team. And then you get paid 15% on 7,000 points, which would be 1,050 euros, which will be converted into dollars. So basically, it's a very straightforward system. If you are familiar in network marketing, then you may know companies that work with cycles, or they do with a certain amount that you have to have 1/3 in your one leg and 2/3 in your other leg. We don't do that. We keep it straightforward because that's only good for the companies and not for the partners. And also 15% is really good because most network marketing companies pay 10%, maybe sometimes 12%, but 15% is really, really good. As also is the 40% in the direct bonus, because most companies pay to 30 to 35%, and this company pays 40%. So they are doing a really good job in the forefront of the compensation plan. Second example is basically the same. Left team 5,000 points, right team 15,000 points. So the computer will say, I have to look at the left team now. So I pay out 15% on 5,000 points, which would be 750 euros to be converted in US dollars. Then the 5,000 will be deducted from the 15,000. 10,000 are left. And those 10,000 you take with you into the next month, rolling volume. And in the next month, you start with your left team on 0 and with your right team on 10,000. And the whole goal is that you spend a little bit more attention to your left team to try to equal those 10,000 points difference as much as you can in the next month. And of course, the same would be done in the example 1. 7,000 would be deducted from the 10,000, leaving 3,000 as a surplus. And the 3,000 you take with you to the next month. So that's how the dual bonus works. So if this goes too quick for you, I can understand. No worries. The person that invited you can explain to you more if you have questions on that. The third option that we have is called the matching bonus. And the matching bonus is designed to help your people earn money in the dual bonus. So for example, you introduce me and you help me to earn this month or in the next month then $1,000 US. Then you would get a 10% matching check on my $1,000 would be a $100. So that's basically very good. If you did not introduce me directly, but I was on your second to your fourth level, then probably you will get 3 or 5% on my $1,000 would be $30 or $50. Those single amounts don't sound too crazy, but you have to imagine that you build a team with hundreds and maybe thousands or tens of thousands of people over time. And on the first 4 levels of your whole organization, if you get paid a certain amount on whatever those people earn in dual bonus, it's here $2, there $10, $15, $60, whatever it is, times a couple of hundred, times a couple of thousand, then you can imagine that it becomes a very interesting form of income. And that dual bonus plus that matching bonus are the 2 streams of income that provide you residual income. Because, for example, let's say you build a team of 5,000 people over time. And we sure don't hope so, but you get a heart attack and you die. What happens to those 5,000 people? Do they die too? No. They will continue working in their business. So what happens with the volume that produces? That keeps coming in as well. So what happens with the money that you would earn from that? Well, you can leave that as a legacy for your wife, for your children, or for whoever you want. So that's how you create that residual income. And you don't have to necessarily die to get that. You can also say after a certain amount of time with a certain amount of people, I do a step back. And then still your organization would run if you build it in the right way. If not, maybe it collapses, but then it's your fault because you did not build it the right way. So the dual bonus and the matching bonus are, to me, the most important 2 streams of income in Healy. In order to get paid over the dual bonus and the matching bonus, you have to be considered active by the system. And depending on what rank you have in our compensation plan, you have to produce a certain volume per month yourself through volume that you do yourself through subscriptions or from customers that you have. So in the ranks builder, team leader, and senior team leader, you have to be responsible for at least 50 PV per month. If you are manager, senior manager, director, or senior director, you have to be responsible for at least 100 PV per month. And if you come into the higher ranks as a vice president, senior vice president, president, or senior president, you have to be responsible for at least 200 personal volume per month. Like I said, through subscriptions that you have yourself or through customers that you have, because that is counted towards your personal volume as well. So new person signing up as a member does not count for your personal volume. If you should have more than 200 points personal volume, then everything over 200 points will be added to your weaker leg in your dual bonus structure. So then you know how that works. So as of the 1st of May, we have to qualify per month with these volumes. We also have a mobility bonus. If you keep a certain rank from manager or higher for 2 months in a row, you get a bonus from the company that starts with $100, goes up to $2,000 if you keep that rank 2 months in a row. So let's say that you are a senior director the whole year and you qualify, then you will get 6 times $1,000 as an extra bonus. That's how the mobility bonus works. We also have a card program in that sense, that at our first convention in Barcelona last year, the company gave away 5 Maserati Ghiblis to 5 people within Healy. They are now driving around with a Maserati for a year, completely free. They only have to pay the gas for it. And this year in October, we will give away 5 Porsche Taycans at our convention. So if you are interested in driving a Porsche Taycan, then ask the person that invited you to this call, what are the criteria that you maybe could drive in a car like that? See if you think that you can make that happen. And if you do, then hit it hard. Time is of the essence here because, there is not so much time anymore to reach it, but it is still doable for the people who think that they are qualified to reach that criteria that the company says for it. So ask the person that invited you to see what that is if you want to drive in a Porsche Taycan by the end of the year. Then we have a rank achievement bonus. For every rank that you achieve, you get a one-time bonus from the company, starting with $100 when you reach team leader, or $250 when you reach senior team leader, and it goes up to $50,000, $100,000, or even $250,000 US if you reach the highest ranks in our compensation plan. And that's, of course, pretty serious money. And we do that on purpose because we want to attract people from the corporate side, and we want to attract people from the network marketing business to see if they are willing to come to Healy. And yeah, if you leave a good salary or a good business money or a good money in network marketing behind, then you want to see and have an opportunity to replace that as quickly as you can. So that's why we offer them this opportunity. So if you're really good and you really want to hit it hard, then the company is also generous in paying these amounts of money to you if you do so. So I think that's pretty good. For some people, this will sound like, whoa, this is way too much. Well, in the lower ranks, we pay out also lower amounts. So if that's more what fits into your head, well, that's fine too. That's not a qualification of good or bad. Then we have a leadership bonus, meaning that the company sets aside 1% of the total sales volume a year. And people with the rank of director and above, they share that 1% in percentages like you see in the screen. So all people who are director or above, they share 25% of the 1% global volume of the company. So I told you in the first part that the goal for this year would be $100 million. So 1% of that is 1 million. And that 1 million will be divided between all directors and above. So how many people are that? Well, for sure, not thousands. So a couple of hundred people will be that for sure. So then you can make an educated estimate on what you probably approximately will earn, which is a nice sum of money, right? So that's an incentive to grow to director as quickly as you can, because then you start sharing in that pool of the global sales. Then we have some special incentives. 1 or 2 times a year, the company will do a promotion where you have to do some certain volumes. And if you hit that, you are invited to come to a nice place somewhere in the world. And the company will pay your flight, your hotel, your food and drinks. And you can even be invited as a VIP if you hit all the qualification volumes. Last year, like I said, we were in Barcelona. I was a VIP. And I can tell you it's worth your while to get to that qualification, because the company will spare no expenses to make you feel like a VIP on that convention. So when the promotion comes, be sure that you do your utmost best to reach that goal to be a VIP. So at the end of this presentation, people always say to me, Christian, this is such a nice product. This is a great business. But I have one question. How do I do this? What do I need to do? And this is, of course, a legit question. If you're new to network marketing, then maybe, you don't know. So that's legit. Or maybe you are a little bit longer already in network marketing, but you have not achieved the goals that you set out to achieve when you started. So why should Healy be different than another company? Well, we try to design for you a simple but very effective, what we call 5-step program. Because network marketing is not about how good you are. Network marketing is about how good can you duplicate something. So all we do have to be simple and duplicatable. And our 1st-step program starts with use your Healy daily. We want you to become a product of the product, because you will face people outside, if you go talk to them, that say no, that are skeptical, that are even negative towards what we do. But if you have your own product result, then you could care less what other people say, because your pain is gone, you sleep better, whatever the result is that you have from Healy, and that's what you need. And you saw in the first hour that 80% of our users already uses the Healy daily. So use Healy daily. The 2nd step is, if you talk to people, let them test the Healy or sample the Healy. We have that 96% customer satisfaction. So let people test the Healy when you talk to them. Of course, if they live further away and you cannot very easily go to them, then we have another option. We have a 14-day money-back guarantee. So let them buy the Healy, test it for 14 days. If they don't like it, they can send it back to the company and they get the money back. So that's easy. But not too many people do that. That's what we know from experience. So let people test the Healy when you talk to them. That's very, very important. And then if you do, then you don't have to sell so hard. You don't have to convince people. Just let the tools do the work and let the Healy do the work. That's enough. Step 3, if you do step 1 and 2 consistently, daily, over a longer period of time, then it's almost impossible not to create customers. Because customers are very important, especially in the USA, because Big Brother is watching us. So they want to see customers, real customers. But the question is always, how do I get customers? And most people are grown up, I put it politely, with the idea that if I see a product, I need to sell it. Sell, sell, sell. And they cannot come up with the idea that you can bring product to the marketplace without having to sell. And this 5-step program is designed to do just that you can bring products to the marketplace without having to sell. And in the training, I will prove to you that with this 5-step program, you don't have to sell if you don't want to. If you are a salesperson, hit it hard, be my guest. But most people don't like to sell and they cannot sell. So we want to give them a tool that they can build a huge business if they want to without having to sell. And that's this 5-step program. So that's how you create customers. Because if you are convinced by the product, you let people test it and they see it in your eyes. They see the twinkling in your eyes about how enthusiastic you are about this product. That will sell the product. No worries, 96% customer satisfaction. Step 4 is then you can start building a team with members. And how do you get members? Well, that are people that are willing to work in the same way that you and I do, just with different goals, because everybody has a different goal why they start in network marketing. But you can get members by upgrading a customer. If a customer is satisfied and he hears that you can also earn some money with it, maybe he's interested and does an upgrade from customer to member. You can also look around in your warm market to see if there are people that are open for new opportunities, or people that you always love to work with but never had the opportunity. Well, maybe this is the opportunity. Or you look in your cold market, people that you don't know yet, and you make new relationships, maybe on social media. So if you're not familiar with that, how to do that effectively, then we will teach you in the Healy Academy how to work in social media as well, so that you can find new relations, build new relations as customers or partners, whatever. So there are always multiple ways how you can build a team. And if you have a new member, then duplicate these 5 steps with every new member in your team. Because we know for a fact that these 5 steps work to 100% if you do them. If you don't do them, we don't know. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't work. If you can prove and show that it works what you do, that's fine. But if you're struggling or you cannot show that, then maybe it's a good idea to follow these 5 steps. We cannot force it upon you because you are an independent partner, but we can strongly advise it to you. So these 5 steps are so simple, so easy, and everybody can do it. Or do you think that there is something about these 5 steps that you cannot do? Then put on your heads or forever hold your silence. No, that's a joke. So this is really the key to success. Now, I promise you in the first part that we have 2 business plans as well for you, for people who want to start Healy more business-wise. And if you start Healy more business-wise, then probably it would make sense to have more Healys than one. Because if you have one Healy, you can either use it yourself or let people test it, step 2, as I just explained, but you cannot do both. So that's why we designed a system for you where you buy multiple Healys, and then we show you what that could bring to you in business terms. So let's start with a smaller plan for people that don't have that much of an ambition yet, but still want to do it as a business. Let's see what we can do. So to those people, we say, start with an Healy Gold. That will cost you $470 exclusive the tax. You saw that in the previous information. And we say to them, buy 3 Healy Gold editions extra. Those 3 extra Healys need to be 3 new accounts. So they have to have a different email address, a different username, etc. But the person that introduces you will help you with that if you choose this route. But if you do that, that will cost you another, let's say $1,200, a little less, exclusive the tax, but minus the commission that you would get on that because you buy them and you get commission on those 3 Healys. So in total, it would be $1,165. So your total investment would be, that's a little, yeah, that's good. It would be $1,635.50. So the question is this a lot of money or not? Well, my point of view is that in sales or in business, it's never about price. It's always about value. And we have to look at value. So we start this as a business. So if you can start a business with your own website, with your own web shop, where you can do business in 45 countries, and everything has been taken care of for you, all the accounting, all the logistics, all the rules and regulations, and you can get professional teaching, training, and guidance if you want that. Would that be worth $1,635? I think everybody would say yes, right? If we use common sense. The only thing is that one can say, yeah, that's true, but I don't have that money. Okay, I can understand that. But then is when we have to get creative and resourceful to find out how can we come up with those $1,635? And there are ways for that to do that. So that's not that hard, in my opinion, if you really want it. And I always compare that with being in love. You know, if you are in love, then probably you will do crazy things, sometimes also irrational things, to be with that other person because you want to see that other person, right? Even if it's for 5 minutes, you do crazy things. So here it's the same, you know, if you really want it and you see an opportunity for yourself that Healy can change your life in for whatever way, health-wise or financial-wise or whatever, then maybe you should let go of the rational thinking and do something irrational and try to come up with that money. And there are ways for that. So I don't think that this is a lot of money, but I do realize that for some people it is a lot of money, but then we have to figure out how we can make it work. So if you were to do this, then because you brought through 3 new Healys to the market, you get your first upgrade into the compensation plan of Healy via the Fast Start. So what it means in our promotion, I did not work on that in this example, but if you start with your gold, you get an upgrade to Healy Holistic Health. And if you buy 3 more, you get the upgrade to Healy Holistic Health Plus. So you're 1 step ahead of what I show you here. In network marketing, we have a statistic that says 70% of the people that you will sign up will start with the same package as you do. We call that monkey see, monkey do. So in this calculation, I take it that everybody will start with a Healy Gold. I know that's not true, but For example purposes, I make it more easy. So then we have to start working. And that's the bad part, work, because it's called network marketing and not net dream marketing or net wish marketing. So we have to work, but we have to define what is our work. Well, let's see what our work is. You know, our work is we have 3 Healys, and we want to relate those 3 Healys in our network every 1 or 2 days to another person. So how do you do that? You say to a person that you know, I started a new project with a micro frequency device, awesome device. And because I value you, I want you to test it out for me for 1 day or 2 days, whatever you let that person do. And I want to make an agreement with you that if you have a positive result, that you give me 3 names that I can go to and ask if they will want to use the Healy as well. So that's not too difficult, right? So if you understand that principle, does that take you 8 hours a day to do so? No, that doesn't take you so much time. So could you do that next to a job or next to a business that you have? Yes, you could. If you are willing and if you make it a priority, you can do that. So basically, then everybody could do that if he is willing to do so. Well, that's what it is. So let's say you do that. Day 1, you bring 3 Healys to 3 people. And all those 3 people say, no, I don't want a Healy. No, it's not for me. That's a shitty day. But it can happen. And it doesn't matter because it's not where you start. It's where you want to end up. Some people will start slow and get there, and other people will start quickly and get there either. So it's not where you start, it's where you want to end. So in day 2, you do the same with 3 new people, new motivation. And yes, one person says, hey, I want to have that Healy because my migraine is less or my pain is less or I sleep better, whatever. And then you earn also $81 because you sold 1 Healy Gold. Day 3, you sell another 2. And because 3 more Healys go to the marketplace, you get that upgrade to Healy Holistic Health to 36%. And of course, in the promotion, that would be 1 step higher. You would already here be upgraded to Resonance. Day 4, you sell 1, and day 5, you sell 1 more. So what I show you here is you let 15 people test the Healy, and 5 say yes. That's 33%. I also told you 96% customer satisfaction. So the truth will lie somewhere between the 33 and the 96%. But I think whatever it will be pretty awesome. So in your first week, you would have earned around $407. But we calculated Healy per month. So we have to do it times 4. So that would mean in your first month around $1,600 US. From the dual bonus, you get something, 15%, around $650 US. A matching bonus. Let's see. A matching bonus. I cannot calculate exactly how much that will be. So I said PM, post memory. So your total earnings will be around $2,280 US, give or take. So what does that mean? Well, that means that you got your money back because your investment was $1,600 exclusive tax. You get $2,200, so you get your money back, and you got a couple of dollars in profit. So I think that's pretty good for a small business plan. Where do you have such opportunity more? Plus, you get also those 3 upgrades in value of $1,000, let's say $900 US. That's not cash money, but still something you get that has value. And in the promotion, remember, you get more because the company also puts another $500 in. Sorry, European. So that's a pretty awesome plan, right? So you start with $500, and at the end of the month, you have a lot of people in your team already. You have got your money back, and you have made a couple of $100 in revenue. So I think that is a pretty good plan. But we have also another plan for people who see it a little bit bigger. So we call that the big business plan. But basically, we do the same. Only now we say to a person, don't start with the gold edition, start with the resonance. If you do that, resonance will be $2,357 exclusive to VAT. And we say, buy 3 Healy Golds in additions as well. That would be another $1,665 US, exclusive VAT, but minus the commission that you get from that. So your total investment would be around $4,000 US. Again, a lot of money or not. It's not about the price, it's about the value that you get. So because of the 3, you get your free resonance from the company, your second free resonance. So basically, you now have 4 Healy resonance devices that you can use, but I still will calculate 3. We have that 70% statistic, and I will take it that everybody will start with a resonance. I know that's not true, but you will see that it doesn't really matter. So again, we have to work. That's the bad news. And I do exactly the same as in the last example. So day 1, nothing. Day 2, 1 sale. Day 3, 2. Day 4, 1. And day 5, 1. So now in your first week, you would have earned around $2,700 US times 4 would be around almost $11,000 US. From the dual bonus, you get 15%, around 3,200. From the matching bonus, you get something. Again, I cannot calculate exactly how much, so I say PM. And your total earnings will be around $14,000 US. So your investment was 4,000. Your earnings are 14,000. So now you made a net profit of around 9 or 10,000 US in your first month. I say that again. In your first month. Would that be good or bad? I think it's pretty good. And you know what? A lot of people also on this call are going to choose this plan and they're going to make this happen. So a lot of people are going to earn in their first month $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 with Healy. First month of May 2020. You just have to decide for yourself if you are willing to work it, because if you work it, it will work. If you don't work it, it will not work. It's that simple. And of course, you get that Healy resonance value of 2,357. So that you get on top. But again, it's not cash, it's that's not right. It has value. So these are business plans for people who understand business. Because, in business, it's always about risk and reward. So if I look at the first plan, my investment was around 1,700. My estimated earnings were around 2,200. So I got around 500 euro margin that can go wrong, and I still would earn my money back because that's what somebody looks at. In this plan, my investment is 4,000, so a little bit more, but my earnings are exponentially more. So now my margin has gone up. Instead of $500, it went up to $9,000 that can go wrong, and I still would earn my money back in my first month because that's what I only care about. I want my money back. And in network marketing, we know from big data that if you can let people earn their money back in the first month, they will stay 560% longer in your business. So that's the whole reason why we do this. So for people with a business mind, with an entrepreneurial mind, this plan makes sense, more sense than the first plan. But in any case, nobody has to do these plans because, it's just an example of what can happen. We want to show for people that have that business interest what can happen if we do it right. But if somebody wants to come in with a gold pack, that's fine too. Then you can work your way up if you want to. But please remember that we have these plans that if you meet an entrepreneur, that at least you remember that we have these plans. And then you get one of us with that so we can explain it to your entrepreneur. So, maybe that person starts with this plan. 4 Healys. Would that be good in your organization? I think right. Yes or no? Yes. Good. The Healy Academy as last for today. In the Healy Academy, we will have 2 parts, a product part and a business part. And in both parts, we will make short videos about how to do a resonance analyze, how to do an aura reading, etc. All those how-to videos. So you get quickly to the information that you want and you can see the video, do what the video says, and you get your result. In the business part, we will do the same. How does your business back office work? How do you invite people? How do you behave on a call? how do you work on social media? All those topics in short videos so that you can get the best information from all our leaders that we have with all that experiences that we have in the company. Of course, you find your brochures, your documents, etc. You will find it in the academy as well. So this will be a great tool for you. We will also have an onboarding process that we will tell you what to do in the first 72 hours, in your first 30 days, in your first 3 months, in your first year. So we will guide you step by step how to build this business the right way. And last but not least, we have an exclusive leadership development program, which is done by Dirk Zalman, the man that I introduced in the beginning. And this is a program where the goal is to get you to an income millionaire in 12 months. Yes, I repeat that, help you to an income millionaire in 12 months. So we realize that this is maybe not for everybody, but everybody can if they want to. So normally Dirk would charge thousands and thousands of dollars to get into the program. But for Healy members, he said it's free. The only term he has that if he gives you homework or he gives you an assignment, that you do that homework and do that assignment within the time frame that he sets. Because we want to keep the people who are that serious. So if you don't make it, we have to ask you to leave the program again. And I think that's a fair question, right? So if you want to do this and you're interested, then we have a video prepared for you. I want to play that video now. It's 2-3 minutes, and then you can see what that elements training is all about.
So in 12 months, you want to become a millionaire. You know your goal, but maybe it seems too far off in the distance, too improbable, too unattainable for an everyday person like you to reach. You've seen the success stories on TV, but those people inherited their money, had high-paying jobs, or hit it big with their talents. Maybe you find yourself thinking, if only I was that lucky. Well, I've got news for you. You can become an income millionaire in 12 months, and it has nothing to do with others. It has everything to do with you. To get that very desirable tag as high performer, you need to think and act like a millionaire. The 4 Elements Seminar will equip you with the tools and confidence to up your game and propel you ahead. So don't be like the person next to you, wasting a lot of time on useless stuff. Nobody denies your right to entertainment and other leisure activities. Instead, you can use this time to increase productivity and get better income. In sharp contrast, millionaires rarely waste time. They plan each day for success. With the 4 elements, you will experience a total immersion into the craft and will embark on an exclusive leadership adventure. If you're ready to take the first step towards lifting the trajectory of your income, you will be challenged and enlightened as you explore thought-provoking questions and unearth career-altering insights. Working in 4 groups with a community of achievers, the 4 elements will lead everyone through the work they need to do on the inside so they can build a better world on the outside. Through a series of field-tested exercises, you will create an authentic and integrated approach to your craft, an approach that will empower you to lead better in every single moment. This is a leadership seminar, which means you can sign up for it with a questionnaire and will then be invited to a kickoff seminar over 2 days. After your first year of achievements with the 4 elements, you will be admitted to a different group of 4 every 4 months for 4 days. If you are new to this, already in the network, or the next top Healy executive, each one of you will receive personalized, ongoing instruction, mentorship, and guidance. We don't want you to think outside the box. We want you out of it with the 4 elements.
Yeah, hopefully you see the value in that, how to become an income millionaire in 12 months. It's not nothing, in my opinion. If you want to be in this program, then you have to apply for that and you have to send an email to the company. I will give you that email address right now, so take a pen and paper. So the email address is elements@healy.de. I will repeat that. elements@healy.de. So like the video said, you get a questionnaire from the company. You fill out that questionnaire. You send it back to the company. And then Dirk will personally handpick 60 people for the first round because he cannot handle more. 60 people, which he will start that first elements round. And then every 3 months, a new round will start. So if you're not invited for the first 60, then maybe you will be invited for the second 60 or the third 60 round. So if you want to apply for that, again, the email address is elements@healy.de. So for those who are interested. Of course, Healy is also online, very strong. So I would advise you to connect with Healy on most channels that you can. You see here where we are, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, wherever we are, connect. And if you become a Healy member, then probably you will be added to some Facebook groups and WhatsApp groups. So you get even more information about all the things that are going on in Healy. So you are always informed about the latest and the newest about Healy. And then finally for today, one thing I want to express on purpose is the following. The company is working on new application possibilities, like an application possibility for babies or for animals. They will enhance the software and technology that, because technology will progress. So we will have now an Healy 1.0, but we will have a 2.0, just like iPhone is now with 11.0. We will open new markets. And all of these steps that the company does will mean more income opportunities for us. So again, I said it's never about price, it's about value. If you start with a gold for $470, or you take that bigger package that I showed you for $4,000. If you get a new country that you can work in, if you get a new application mode that you can use, if we have new technology, would that be worth $470 or $4,000 US? I think that's a no-brainer, right? So that's what we have to think about, because that's the true value. Then you have the Healy Academy. You get the knowledge from dozens of people that produce over $100 million in their career. What is the value on that? And it's even better because if you work the system like I showed you, then in your first month you got your money back, whether that's that 470 or that 4,000, and everything that's going after that is a benefit for you. It's a profit. So that's how, in my opinion, you should look at this opportunity. And then I think we offer you something really, really great to be involved with. But that's my opinion, of course. It doesn't have to be your opinion, but then at least you know mine. So if you looked at this webinar, you think, whoa, this is something great. And I looked at it as this is something too big to pass up. That was my opinion when I started in February. I didn't understand everything, but I understood that this was too big to pass up. And I thought about a quote from Sir Richard Branson. Sir Richard Branson says, if somebody offers you an opportunity, but you don't know how to do it, say yes and figure out later how to do it. And that's exactly what I did. I'm 12 years in this industry. I understand a little bit about network marketing, but I didn't understand diddly about frequencies. But I said yes, and I'm still figuring out how it works. Every day I learn a little bit more. So you don't have to know everything up front to be able to say yes. So if you have questions about the product part or the business part that you saw today, just go back to the person that invited you. We cannot answer every question, but ask the 2 or 3 most important questions for you to be able to say, yes, I want to be involved in Healy, or no, I don't want to be involved in Healy. And a no is okay too. We still love you, no problem. Although we rather see it different, but it's okay if you say no. But if you say yes, then time is of the essence. Because if you are willing to sign up for free before today, 24 hours Central European time, so that's about 2.5 hours from now, then we can sign you up for free. Then the company will waive your business fee of 49 euros for the next year. And you can order the product that you want in the next days. and you get the upgrade from the company. So whatever you order, the company will give you an upgrade one step higher than you wanted to come in with. How to do that exactly? Please ask that at the person that introduced you. We have a certain order procedure for that. Ask that on the person that is inviting you. That person can help you with that, and just take your decision. Take the decision to join Rain. What if you Rain join Healy? What do you have to lose? There is nothing to lose. There's only to gain. So don't make it something like the fear of loss is greater than the will to gain. Try to gain for one time in your life and do it with Healy. So that's my wish for you. I hope this webinar was good for you. I hope you got the information that you were looking for. At least I did my best to give it to you. I hope to see all of you somehow back again on a webinar, or as soon as we can fly, we will come over to the US. We'll do a roadshow in several cities in the US, so we can also meet face to face and hopefully shake our hands. But I don't know if that will work with the 1.5 meter society, but we will see.